Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jack from cruisecasinomafia.com, and this is the first official video, I guess, in our new series that's called Casino Lab. And we're just going to give you a glimpse of some of the testing that goes into some of the systems, whether it's roulette or baccarat. And I'm just playing a quick demo of a system that we actually released. It was either last night or this morning. It's called Debt Crusher. And we've been playing this live for months. We've also been playing this online and thousands of simulations. And it's a really cool system. Let me give you a little bit of an idea as to the stats on it. So we call them rounds. Each bet is a round. And there are no freebie hands in this system. So we're playing every single hand. And it really picks up the chops as well as the streaks that we have in Baccarat very well. But the really unique thing with this system is the money management is a two-tiered money management. So we have a progression and a ladder that we follow where we move up and down the ladder based on some key rules. But we also have a secondary recovery method. So it's a really fascinating system from both sides, from the bet strategy or the bet placement, as well as the money management. The other thing I can tell you about this system is that we basically play this to make about 10% per session. And the interesting thing is that we usually make that no later than round 25. And that means bet 25 in this system. So we're usually making our 10% very quickly without too much stress. Some shoes are a little more difficult, like everything else, than others. But normally, on average, we're making our 10% by hand number 25, which means that you can actually play two sessions in the same shoe if you wanted to. Which is pretty amazing. We don't always do that. Sometimes we take a break and we'll, come back and play a brand new one. So I can't give you the exact details of the system because obviously it's a private system. And right now we are running this amazing special for new members. It's about a third of the price of our normal entry for our members, and we're not doing it as an annual fee. It's a lifetime membership if you're watching this video here in June or July of 2023. So you want to go check out the website. You'll learn more about it, cruisecasinomafia.com. This is our latest system. Some months we come out with 2 new systems, some we come out with 3 new systems. Sometimes it's Baccarat, sometimes it's roulette. It's whatever we finally find that it's time to come out with. So let's go ahead and do this, and hopefully I can talk a little bit while doing it. It's not always the easiest thing for me to do without making a mistake. So we're using $25 units. You can use this system on $1 units, but there are no $1 units in Wizard in the simulator. So without having to use single units anywhere in the progression, I just jumped it up to $25 units. So here we go. Whoops, hold on one second. Okay. And our first bet was on banker and we won. And there are triggers in this system. So there are very set rules as to what we're betting, why we're betting, when we're switching, but there's nothing real complicated about it. So obviously our objective here is 10%, which is $250 because we're playing with $25 chips. So let's keep rolling. And let's just use our handy dandy. What you can't see on the screen is our custom scorecard that we create for all of these systems. So it makes it real easy. We print these out and we have them spiral bound in a little book like I used for Vegas last week. So let's keep going. So once again, we're going to be betting 25. Hold on one second. And we're going to be betting banker again based on our structure. And we won again. That's always a good thing, right? So let's go ahead and lock that in. Okay, let's lock in that. And we're always keeping track of exactly where we are in the system. So once again, the system is telling us we're still making our base unit bet, and we are going to be betting on banker again. Hold on, I didn't record that properly. So before I screw anything up, let me go ahead and record that. And we're going to do banker again, and here we go. Wow, well, that's pretty good, right? Okay, so there we go. And we're already up to 3 units or $75 at this point. And notice how we're riding out this streak. We're not trying to guess. We're not trying to figure out that this is the time to switch. This system rides out streaks in a really amazing way. So let's go ahead and do it again. We're not raising our bet. We're still betting 25, and we're just going to put it here. So far, we haven't made any switches. Wow, how do you like that? So we have picked up this entire streak, and we're now up 4 units for the game. And I'm pretty confident we're going to be betting once again on banker. So we are picking up all the units on this streak. That doesn't always happen, of course. And that's why, there you go, we finally had a loss. So, so that was a player bet. And we are now going to be, let's see what we're doing here. We are going to be betting on banker. And this time we're going to be moving up the chain a little bit to a $40 bet. We're going to be betting on banker. Hold on 1 second. One more thing I need to put in here. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and bet on banker. And this bet is going to be, it's called for in the money management to do a $40 bet on banker. And we win our $40 bet. And there we go. So we are now 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're at $110 right now, if I did the math correctly. And let's move this over. And once again, we will be betting this time on player. And now we're going to be moving back to our $25 bet. And this time it's going to be on player. All right, we lost. So banker came in. Let's register that. That was a $25 bet. And we will register that as a $25 loss, which gives us, let me do one quick calculation, guys. And we will figure out exactly where we're at. 1 second. Okay. All right. I had to do a quick calculation there because I kind of lost a little bit of my what I was doing. Okay. So here we go. So now what we're going to be doing is we are going to be betting. We're going to be betting on banker this time. Okay. So this is a $40 banker bet. Let's go ahead and do that. $40 banker bet. And let's see what happens here. Okay, we won our $40 banker bet. There we go. So we are now up 125, 125. And we are going to be betting on banker once again. This time it's going to be for 25. Actually, I'm sorry, that was a 40. Hold on 1 second. Didn't do the math right. Did not do the math right. Yeah, I did do the math right. So it's 125. Okay. All right. So let's keep rolling here. So we're doing a $25 bet on banker. And we won once again. Okay. Let's record it. And here we go. We're doing another $25 bet on the process tells us to do another banker bet. So we are now up 150, just so you know. Okay. So we're doing a $25 banker bet. And we win. Okay. And like I said, this system is really, really good at keeping you on the right side. That doesn't mean you don't lose. It just means that we're on the right side a heck of a lot more often than we're on the wrong side. So we are now in round number 11 on our custom scorecard. We're going to be betting 25 again, and this time we are going to be betting on banker. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. We win once again on Banker. We're now up $200 and we're getting very, very close. We don't need too much more to get to our 10% that we're looking for. So let's just move this on down. And here you go. Okay. We're going to be betting on Banker. This is a $25 bet. And let's go ahead and do that. All right. And we get another win. That's pretty easy, right? Boy, this system is pretty boring, huh? So we are now up 225 and we are almost at our profit target, our 10% profit target. Guess what our next bet is going to be on? We're going to roll with this and we're going to do another $25 bet on Banker. So you really haven't gotten to see, unfortunately. There you go. There you go. And we hit our profit target, obviously, on the last one because we were looking for 10%. Unfortunately, you did not get to see the recovery system in place here. But sometimes, that's the way it goes. So that was our 13th round. That was our 13th round. So in 13 rounds, we made our 10% and we would be done. And like I said, this is only, here's what the shoe looked like. Wow, look at that. And we caught almost every one of these. Isn't that amazing? We never looked at this and said, boy, it's going to turn the other way. It's going to turn the other way. Let's go to player. Never. It kept us right in the right place. 13, that was game number 13. So there's plenty of room in this shoe. So if we wanted to, we could play another session of this shoe. But instead of doing that, we're going to call it quits here. This is the new system. This is the debt crusher system. So it makes approximately 10% every approximately 25 rounds. The only thing you guys did not get to see here is the way that the money management is built into this. We can only lose 2 consecutive times in a row on our regular progression. If we would have lost twice in a row, we would have switched to a secondary progression. And it basically allows the trigger, the trend trigger, as we call it, that tells us where to go. It allows the trend trigger to right itself, to get back in gear. And once we have a win and we get back in gear with the trend trigger, guess what happens? We end up moving back to our regular progressions. But in this situation, we didn't even have to use the trend trigger because it kept us in the right place the entire time. So this is going to be a quick video. This is the first casino lab video. We're going to be showing you different things. We're going to be testing out some different things and showing you systems and being able to give you kind of a glimpse at exactly what our members are getting. And to learn how to play this system, let's talk about that for a minute. This comes with a PDF and a little bit of I wouldn't call it an instructional video. It's kind of a teaser video to let people know what the system is about, to see if it's something that they're interested in. Because we have several systems that we offer for Baccarat, roulette, and craps. Not every one of them is going to fit every one of our members' kind of goals or their vibe of the way they want to play. So you do not have to become an expert in every one of the systems that we provide. This is a system I think that's going to be very, very popular. You'll be able to get the PDF. You can quickly and easily grab the custom scorecard and you can begin to learn how to walk your way through the rules. The rules are not that bad. I can tell you that if you play 1 or 2 shoes with the rules, you will have them under wraps. You will feel very comfortable with them because the custom scorecard has everything you need on it. You just have to understand the rules, and most of the rules in this system really have to do with when we're switching from the chop indicator to the streak indicator, so to speak. And it becomes second nature very, very fast. Like I said, after playing 2 or 3 shoes, you'll have it under wraps. The bankroll for this system, to play at the $25 level, and we're ultra conservative. So normally you won't need this much, but we always tell people a lot more units than they actually need. So we tell people this is a $2,500 bankroll if you're playing at the $25 level. If you're playing at the $5 level, you really only need $500. And most of the time, you're not going to even bump up against that bankroll. So that's the story. If you're interested in learning more about this system or any of the methods or money management methods or strategies we use, make sure you like this video and you subscribe to the channel. You definitely want to subscribe to the channel. We do give away a lot of interesting things here and a lot of tips. And sometimes we do give away free complete systems as well. So go ahead and do that. And if you're interested in becoming a member and getting all the systems, all the training, all of our emphasis on how to make money and turn any casino into your own personal ATM, whether it's on a cruise or Vegas or anywhere else or online, go ahead and check out the website, cruisecasinomafia.com. And I would say to you, if you have an interest in taking this seriously and learning how to make a side hustle income from playing casino games and eventually turning it into a full-time gig, we have all of that ready to go. We teach people how to take themselves from a $5 base bet player all the way up to a black chip $100 base bet player. And believe it or not, it doesn't take that long when you have the systems that we have. We have a methodology for moving people up the chain and up the levels in a very structured format, so that if you're making $50 a day playing online, we have a structured format to take you from that $50 a day to $300 or $400 or $500 a day, if that's something that you wish to do. No one's saying that you certainly have to have that same goal or objective as anybody else. So go ahead and check us out. The special pricing we have right now is not going to be there for very long. It was basically to celebrate our new website and opening our situation up to the public for the first time in a long time. So go ahead and check out cruisecasinomafia.com. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff here. So this is just one system we're offering, and we will see you on the inside, hopefully, of cruisecasinomafia.com.